He sent me his progress photos. He had 4 progress photos. Every picture was better than the last. I was like, holy, he's doing amazing. So, what do I do when I see amazing changes that are better than I was even hoping for? And today I am going to be going over Brandon Harding's results after 1 month of coaching with me. So a month's gone by. I'm going to give you all the details, breaking down how much he's improved. What do I think? Is he on par? What's his stage weight? What's he doing? What's his diet like? Everything. The whole thing. So if you like Brandon Harding and want to know what's going on, what's coaching him like, then stay tuned. Okay, before I get into that, I'm his coach. I'm not his doctor. So just don't expect me to divulge, I don't know, medical information on him.
3.5 weeks into following the plan, my current weight is 242.5 pounds. I'm only 2.5 pounds away from my goal weight that I wanted to achieve in 6 months.
In the last 4 weeks, he has gained 8 quality pounds of body weight. So a lot of comments have been, but Greg, you can't gain 8 pounds of muscle in a month. Greg, you said he gained 8 pounds a month. I said he gained 8 pounds of body weight. I didn't say he gained 8 pounds of lean, hard tissue. He gained 8 pounds of weight. Was it fat? No. Was it all muscle? No. What was it then? Well, a lot of it is in fact muscle. It's muscle and water. Water can be stored in the muscle as glycogen. Water can be stored outside the muscle under the skin, making you look puffy. It could be in your cheeks. It could be in your stomach. You could be bloated. If you're on a lot of growth hormone or things like that, you would be retaining more water weight. If you were on D-ball or all these different kind of water-intensive drugs, you would be a puffier balloon of milk. You would be like, bleh. Does he look like that? Azito looks like that. He has gained 8 good quality pounds. He has gained more than I was hoping. He sent me his progress photos. He had 4 progress photos. Every picture was better than the last. I was like, holy, he's doing amazing. So, what do I do when I see amazing changes that are better than I was even hoping for? I do nothing. You think I'm going to say, oh, let's change your diet. Let's change your supplements. Let's change your training. No. What kind of idiot would do that? Don't fix what's not broken. Sometimes people overthink coaching. They think they always have to make all these changes. Oh, keep the muscles guessing. Switch it up. Oh my God. No. Stick to a program and follow it as long as you can, because eventually when the gains stop, then you will need to make changes. If you're progressing, keep going with what you're doing. If your diet is amazing, keep eating that diet. Don't change it. I don't even care if you're on like keto or carnivore or vegan, whatever. If it's working for you, stick with it. It's common sense. His diet, it's approximately 3,500 calories a day. He has 5 meals a day of varying calories depending on the time of day and the meal that I've selected for him. He also has a snack option if he was to feel extra hungry, which he can eat at any time. I do not get people to eat the same exact amount of calories every day. Some days you're more active than others. You might go to the mall. Your girlfriend might drag you shopping, and you got to go from store to store to store to store to store, and you're walking around all day, and you're hungry, and you burn off more calories, and you're hungry. Boom, eat a snack. You don't have to stick to your stupid chicken and tilapia and vegetables and rice every single day. You can eat things you like, okay? So I mix things up. So maybe one day he eats 3,000 calories and the next day he eats 4,000. Guess what? It makes no difference. It averages out to 3,500, okay? It's just logical. You might even have the exact same exercise program 2 days back to back. One day you're more hungry than the other. You just are, and you want to eat more. My plans allow for that because it's not a stupid copy-paste, cookie-cutter, bodybuilding.com magazine, eat this, one page. I have so many options, you can't even try them all in a month. It's just insane. That's why my diets work. It's not like you're on a diet. You're on a new way of eating that works for life, okay? So is Brandon literally bulking up to get huge? No. People are like, oh, Greg, and they comment on his, and oh, you're not following his diet plan. Greg wouldn't. Yeah, guess what? Not all the people I coach are actively trying to get to 5% body fat. Most people I coach would love to get to Brandon's conditioning that he's in now in the off season at the end point of their diet. Most people who hire me do not look like they work out. Most people who hire me, the dream that they have is at the end, they will look like they work out and be in shape. So what's that look like? 15% body fat. What percent body fat do I think Brandon is right now? You're probably wondering. He's about 15% body fat. That's awesome. That's a very good zone for health. That's where you want to be to basically ward off diseases and function at a good level. Some people are naturally born to be shredded. So they can function at a leaner level. They might be walking around at 8% year round and feel fantastic. Most of us don't feel like that. I certainly don't. I'm still under 6% body fat. I do have pneumonia, so it's freaking brutal. But I've gone to the gym 3 times and kind of struggled through it. But I haven't gained any weight. I gained 1 pound. But anyway, that's besides the point. What is Brandon's weight now? Well, he's 243 pounds and he's 6'1". What does that mean? Oh, I get comment. He's too big for classic. He needs to be men's open. Men's open 6'1", off season 15%. If you're not 275 to 300 and something pounds, you are small. Antoine Vaillant is around 6 feet tall and is over 300 pounds right now. He's not 15%, but still. Regan Grimes is 5'11" and something and competes at 250 pounds. And he obviously wants to get bigger. So Brandon is not too big for classic. Now, let's look at his weight class. Now, if he heights in just over 6'1" as an amateur, now he's not a pro yet. Stop writing, oh, he's going to beat Chris Bumstead. He has to win a pro show to even get to the Olympia, and he has to win an amateur show to get a pro card. So let's not get ourselves ahead of it. Like, come on, slow it down. We're trying to win a pro card first. As a pro, if he's just over 6'1", he could weigh 240 pounds. He's 243, he's 15% body fat. Think he's too big for classic? Zero too big. I competed in Germany. Every second guy was 6'1" and 240 pounds. They're huge. You want to be huge. He wants to be bigger. He needs to be bigger still. Now, for amateurs, which is what he is right now, you have to deduct 10 pounds from this. So that's still a lot of weight he can put on as an amateur. And so that's the goal, to come in close to the top of that limit as an amateur. Then when he gets his pro card, obviously you then have to pack on another 10 pounds, because the closer you are to the limit, the better your chances are of winning. So what would his stage weight be right now, based on what I see, if he was to be shredded down? Let's like fast forward it and boom, tomorrow he woke up contest shape. Contest shape for me, the way I like to see it, 5% body fat. How lean is that? It's freaking peeled. Pro show, amateur show. If you're at 5% body fat, you are one of the leanest guys on stage. I don't care if it's the Mr. Olympia. 5% is freaking peeled. I was just under 5% at my last show. And I was lean, one of the leanest, if not the leanest. 5% shred. He's 15%. Now, those of you who are good at math, 15 minus 5 means he's 10% body fat over. 10% of 242 pounds is 24 pounds. So he has 24 pounds of fat to lose. So from 242, he has 24 pounds of fat. Now, when you diet, it's not just fat you lose, it's also water. So me as a coach, I factor in 5% weight that will be dropped as water, glycogen, whatever we want to call it weight. 5% of 240 pounds, 12 pounds, guys. So 12 plus 24, 36 pounds of weight he would lose if he was to compete. He's 242. He's got 36 pounds. That puts him at 206, 7, somewhere around there. So he's around 205 to 210 pounds. If he was shredded to the bone, stage ready right now, and his weight limit, as we said before, is probably going to be around 230. He could gain 20 pounds of muscle and still be classic. So picture his shape right now with 20 pounds of muscle add to it. That is an insane physique. Now, when I looked at his physique progress photos, it reminded me of Regan Grimes when Regan Grimes was a bit younger. Regan Grimes around 24. This guy, Brandon's around 22. So it's kind of a fair comparison. Regan has a small waist, super wide shoulders, and the flaring quads, like really good X frame, and the perfect shape to add muscle. This is what Brandon has, the same type of shape. Wide shoulders, small waist, he can do a vacuum, the detail's good, and his legs sweep out, okay? That's why his genetics are good for classic physique. If he had a thicker waist, it wouldn't do it. Classic physique, it's like a small waist contest. It's one of the most important things. If you don't have that small waist to start with, the genetics of that, uphill battle. You may as well just do open bodybuilding. So his body is perfect for this sport. And obviously, we're going to add more muscle. He's only at 242. Going to add more muscle. So are we trying to bulk? No, I'm not trying to get him fatter, okay? The goal is to gain muscle while holding the same condition because he's at a good spot. I tell clients, go for a body fat percentage that makes you feel healthy, comfortable, good, energy in the gym. You're not starving all the time. Hold it right there. Keep it there. Add muscle to it. That's what he's doing. Okay? So he's not getting fatter, and it's not all muscle that he's gained, 8 pounds in 4 weeks, but it's half of that is muscle, half of that is water. It's good, steady progress. The quality pounds are put in the right places. It's not in his stomach. It's good gains. A lot of people have been asking, where is Brandon? He's in Canada. Why don't you guys get together and do like a workout video or an eating challenge or something? And I'm like, Canada's the 4th largest country in the world. Now, I don't remember geography that well. Not very good at geography, but I feel like in grade 4, I learned that Canada was like a big country. It's like 5,000 kilometers or 3,500 miles wide or something like that. Brandon is in Toronto and I'm in Halifax. It's a 25-hour drive. So if I left this morning, I would show up tomorrow at lunch if I never slept. And I have narcolepsy, I would fall asleep. But here's the good news. December 14th, me and my girlfriend are flying to Toronto because the day after we're going to Mexico for a week, which I cannot wait for at all. I want to go now. And me and Brandon are going to hook up, get training done, eating all kinds of stuff. And we'll, of course, be getting footage of this. Me and Allie are going to be up. And so Brandon's going to be there till the 17th. So I'm going to be going to Mexico for a week and then spending Christmas in Toronto. So I will be in Toronto and I'll be gone from Halifax for 2 weeks. So that's going to be a fun time. That's going to be good. So to sum it up, Brandon's progress is amazing. It is perfect. It's better than I was hoping for. I'm so pumped because I can see the potential and I know he can do it. And he's training super hard, and he's going through adversity. He was supposed to be in the United States. He had a visa to go. They wouldn't let him in, so he said, screw this. I'm going to stay and train in Toronto. So he's at an Airbnb, and so he's making the most of it. He doesn't have a quit attitude. Like, you could get really run down from that. Like, I can't even imagine. It sucks, right? But he's positive, and he's working hard. He's training hard, and he's got the kind of spirit and attitude that you want to see in a client. So it's awesome working with him. He's doing great, and I'm hoping that the results continue. Don't expect him to gain 8 pounds a month. We're November. He doesn't compete till like next summer. This is a long, slow, healthy process that we're going through here. Not some dangerous Eric Kanevsky plan of attack. It's the Greg Doucette slow, healthy gains approach, and it's working. So I'm going to end it there. Watch one of my other videos over here. Maybe watch this other video, one of the two at least. Subscribe, click the bell button, swoosh, it'll notify you. Watch my videos, comment. GregDoucette.com, coaching. Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro, Instagram. Until next time, I am out.